What's up, everybody? badassgamez, welcome to Tomb Raider: The Lost Artifact. This is the expansion for Tomb Raider 3. It's also known as Tomb Raider 3 Gold, and I believe it has 4 levels, and I think an extra level? I forget. But anyway, this is probably one of my favorite expansions. Okay, it's one of the ones that is not free, so make sure you buy this one off of eBay, or get the disc or something, and check it out. It's really fun. I enjoy this one. Like I said, it's one of my favorite ones. So, let's go ahead and go through some of this menu item stuff before we begin. It's very similar to Tomb Raider 3. You have Lara's home, which you can actually play in this. It's going to be I believe it's the exact same thing as it is in Tomb Raider 3. And then you got your standard controls, sound, and screen adjust. So this is pretty standard stuff. But let's go ahead and go in here and start a new game. And we're going to begin Highland Fling, the first level of this game. Alright, so there's not going to be much going on here. I'm kind of just letting this play, but basically this helicopter's landing. That's all there is, and as soon as it lands, you'll be able to play your game. One of these days. There we go. Okay, so here we are. We are once again Lara Croft, and we're kind of stuck in this little square. Don't let this square intimidate you. That's all you gotta do is walk up to this gate, jump and grab this thing. You can climb on any of this part of this wall. You can actually grab and climb wherever you want. So climb up to the top of this thing and then fall off. Okay, and now there's nothing else in this area either. Okay, we're kind of just linearly just kind of going through this. Right here's a box. You can move this. This is a movable box, but hold on, let me check something now. I don't think I've... Oh, I thought for sure that was going to take me back the other way. No wonder why I haven't gone that way. I thought maybe I could have made it to the chopper, but I was wrong. Okay, a little bit of texture manipulation, messing with my head. Okay, over there you see a small med pack. We want to get that, right? So what you want to do is you're going to stand on the box. You can also move it over if you're having an issue with this jump. Get yourself more lined up, but you don't really need to. You just do a standing jump from here, grab the monkey bars, and then monkey bar all the way over to the small med pack here at Willard's Well. If you remember from Tomb Raider 3, Willard was the crazy, not the, or he was the main bad guy, I guess. And he ended up turning into that final form or whatever. I don't know, man. Okay, let's fall in the water, and then let's go over here to the right. If you go to the left, it's just a dead end. So, like literally like one tile dead end. Swim all the way down. There's nothing in this water. You are in a current, so even if there was any items, you wouldn't be able to pick them up. And then swim into this area. And right here, you'll notice there's some harpoons on the ground. Let's go ahead and pick those up. Once again, you may notice that Lara Croft does not show what she picks up in the lower right hand corner. Yeah, so you're left to your own devices of what you can tell is being picked up on the ground to determine what you're actually picking up. So, okay, so you could go down, you could swim around in there, and you'll find some more items, which we'll get here in a little bit. Just in case you want to explore a little bit, you're not going to find much else, and there's nothing else to do. So this is the proper way to go. You actually want to jump up and go over there, but there is some items over here that we're going to miss if we do that. And yeah, I should also mention that I'm going to be attempting a no med pack run of this. So for the most part, all items, but you'll see that there will be exceptions in order to prevent myself from dying. Especially and there is actually one in this level, and I'll explain that. I'll explain all of that for you guys. Okay, so let's light a flare. We want to crawl underneath this. All right, there's so many different ways to go that it's pretty confusing, but for the most part, this is probably the first place to go. It seems the most natural when it comes to picking up all the items. Right here are some flares, so pick those up, and don't go any further if you. I guess you can if you want, but you don't need to. I'll explain what's back that way here in a little bit because it pertains to another area that I'm going to now. Okay, climb the ramp, and at the top we'll find some shotgun shells, but be careful. There is this dude here that is going to probably shoot at you here soon. But you gotta be careful with this guy. You don't want to just go in there blazing your weapons, okay? Because he was gonna go. What he's gonna do is he's gonna run all the way to the other side and open a gate and release a dog at you. So you want to be careful. Now, for the purposes of a no med pack run, what I've been doing is I've been running into that little hole that's to his right, and then just standing there and jumping and trying to prevent getting shot. while at the same time shooting. It's kind of difficult, but you can really pull it off if you just kind of aim straight for the hole. Anyway, without further ado, let's do this. Shoot him up. I'm just gonna jump and run and turn in this thing, and then yeah, it's okay. He's dead. Now he opened the gate, and he also released a dog, and that's good because there's something in there that we want if you're going for items. So let's go ahead and kill this dog. Thinking about there, and then as soon as he gets too close, let's do a backflip into this thing, and he'll turn around. He can't touch you. So he's dead. This guy actually drops flares. So let's pick those up, and let's go in here and grab this small med pack. Large med pack, actually. And you'll notice there's a trap door right here. Okay, if you recall, I did go through a crawl space, and I came right back out after grabbing some flares. Well, if you would have continued through that crawl space, you would have found the switch for this trap door. You'd be able to climb out, and you'd be able to fight a dog. So I'm missing a kill here. I'm not going to do that. You just gotta, if you want the kill, you just got to go down that crawl space and go underneath it and then do what it does. And when you climb out, you get attacked by the second dog. So good luck to you. Alright, let's go ahead and continue through this thing. Now over here, there is a ledge right here that you can use to run and jump over here. And here is another dude. So I'm just going to light him up. We don't need him to go anywhere. We just want him to die. And he drops shotgun shells. Okay, and that's not all. There's more shotgun shells around here. Let's go ahead and grab these. And then we got to do some item collection. Unfortunately, they didn't make it easy to collect all the items. They kind of make you go back and forth a little bit. So I'll try to explain that to my best. Alright, as we approach this arch, this crow spawns, and we can just shoot him up and then go straight for this vent. You see these bats fly out. That's fine. You want to fall into this little cubby area to pick up some shotgun shells. And then we can jump out. And now I believe we're ready to do some item collection. Now this being the first level out of 4 levels, they were really adamant about giving you all of the weapons, well, except with the few exceptions, right off the bat. So you're gonna get a bunch of weapons in this, and the first thing that I like to do is go and grab the Harpoon Gun, which is right over here. You just do a running jump from this corner to this tile right here. Now this next jump is kind of tricky, and it's not, I don't like it at all. So if you have a hard time, just what you might want to consider doing, and what I am going to do is I'm going to save my game here, and then I'm going to do this jump. Okay, now if you try to walk straight, okay, you need to line yourself up with this edge, but the thing is, if you walk straight into it, she does this thing where she just turns, and it makes it impossible. But I've found that if you actually sidestep into it, she'll line herself up with it. Okay, so if you need to get yourself lined up, then do a sidestep. Now, where I'm standing about right now on this tile is where you need to be. Okay, you want to put the wall, the vertical line of the wall, at about Lara's right shoulder. Okay, just past it. And then just do a run and jump, veer to the right, and then hopefully she sticks it. Okay, if she doesn't stick it, then she'll just slide down the water. You have to go through all that stuff. Oh, I gotta do it anyway! Well, because I made a bad step. Okay, I guess I'll show you what's going on down here. Now, I would typically be doing this after I grab the Harpoon Gun, but I'll go ahead and show you guys now. Okay, so in here in the water is the harpoons, so some harpoons. Okay, these are the only items that are out here. That is the only underwater item. Well, actually, I take that back. Underneath the pier was another pickup for harpoons, but we got those a little bit ago. But those are the only 2 pickups in the water, so that's all you need to worry about. Okay, let's come over here, and on this side of the bridge, there is some more harpoons. And on the other side, over here, is some more harpoons. So, yeah, we're gonna have tons of harpoons, and the harpoons is the, you know, the worst weapon in the game, so good job for having a lot of ammo for a terrible weapon. Okay, so now we want to climb out again, and this time, we'll take a shortcut. We don't need to go through there, okay? And when I went through there, I came out up there, and then I went onto that ledge, but you can actually just jump up here and then run and jump over here. Okay, the reason why I went that way is for the items. Now that I have the items, I don't need to go that way again. Okay, and that brings me right back up to this. So if I fail, I say I'll be back at the spot. That's what I'm doing, with the exception of picking up harpoons. I'll be coming all the way back up here in order to make these jumps again. Alright, this jump isn't bad, right? And we know that. Okay, and then there's the second jump. Let's see if I can't get lined up real quick. Oh, I'm lined up badly. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm good here. Now, line myself up with that wall. Run, jump, veer. Boom. Okay, cool. So, yes, harpoons and harpoon gun. So grab this stuff. This isn't a secret. Alright, this is just some place to get some items. And then jump back into the water. And then each time I jump in the water, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just going back over to this side and then climbing out. With that said, I guess I'll just see... Well, actually, I'll go ahead and swim and explain some stuff here. So I'll talk a little bit about the enemies in this game. The guys who shoot, they are a lot more agile than they are in Tomb Raider 2. It makes it a lot more difficult to get behind them in order to kill them without getting shot. Okay, which makes the no loads run a little, or the no meds run a little interesting. So I wish the best of luck to you there. And so one thing that they also do is that when you kill them, they take a parting shot, so that way they can try to get a couple extra pieces of damage on you. So be careful of that as well. If you're trying to do no loads, no meds. I say no loads, but I mean no meds. If I say no loads, that's what I mean is no meds. You can save it. I mean, save it. It's not loads, no meds. It's like... Anyway, it's just kind of rambling here. What we want to do now is there's a couple more items that we want to get. Alright. Now, I'm going to come over here where I got the harpoons, where I jumped off to get the harpoons. I should have went this way just a second ago, but I was too busy rambling. Alright, instead of making this jump, this time what we want to do is we want to come over here and we want to find this little wooden... box bridge, I guess, because right here there's a small med pack. Okay, you didn't see it, but that's what it was. It was a small med pack. Do not fall off to the right. If you fall off in the water to the right, you gotta go all the way back around. The best and quickest way, you can do that if you want, but the quickest way is to actually come over here, and you can climb this wall where the camera angle shifts on you, okay? This also spawns a crow at the very top, and you'll see him here soon. Alright. We can take this all the way to the top if we want, but we really don't want to. What we want to do is we want to take it to right about here, and then do a backflip, and then we want to kill this crow because we don't want him taxing our gig, man. So I did all that just for a small med pack that I can't use for the no meds run. It's crap, dude. It's crap. Okay, so what we want to do from here is we want to get the first secret. So do a standing jump back onto that wall. The only reason why I got off of that is so I could kill the crow. And I'm going to climb all the way to the top this time. Yes, you can climb this all the way to the top. Okay, now once Laura gets to, about the right spot. Basically, I'm just looking at these lines and I'm kind of like saying, okay, I'm there, so let's go ahead and pull up. Pull ourselves up onto this thing if you'd like. I do it because... I guess you'll see. There is a crow that's going to come out of up there, and we can shoot him. But be mindful that as soon as you start shooting this guy, there is another dude who actually is activated by the sound of the gunfire. Him right there, which is interesting. I don't think I've seen too many enemies in Tomb Raider games who are activated by gunfire. Now I'm going to try to minimize my damage here. Just kind of get a few shots off on him and then come back. See, he shot, but he missed. He did. Okay, so I don't think he actually drops anything, so let's go ahead and ignore his corpse. We want to do a standing jump up into here, and then go over into this corner and pick up some shotgun shells. Okay, this is the first secret of the level. Or, a secret, I suppose. You can do it any order you want, I guess. And we get the shotgun. Yay! Now we have two new weapons. We start with the pistols, now we have the harpoon gun and the shotgun, which is glorious. Okay, so now we need to get down, and the simplest way that I found, the simplest, quickest way, is to actually run and jump to this building. You could probably use the ladder to get down too if you'd like, but this way, just like hit boom, down. Boom, you're down. Yay. Okay, now there's still some more stuff that we gotta get. Okay, I'm gonna come over here, and I'm going to do a running jump from here over, basically just straight. You just want to run straight off this tile. You don't want to veer or anything. Okay, she'll slide a little bit. And then now on this tile that I'm on, I'm going to go to this part right here, this corner, and I'm going to do a standing jump up to here. Maybe. Alright guys, had a slight malfunction, but the game didn't crash. Everything's good. We're right here. And what we want to do is we want to do the standing jump up to this right here. One of these days. Now, I think holding forward is the best, but I think I was letting go of the forward key. Okay, be very careful as you're walking through here. Do not do as I do. Do as I say, not as I do, right? And we want to, we don't want to fall off because we go in the water, we have to go all the way around. And we're just going for an item. There's only one item here to pick up, and it's right here. It happens to be a rocket. Of course, Tomb Raider 3 does have the rocket launcher, which is an amazing weapon. And now what we want to do is we want to make it over to the pier there. I know there's a way you can do it. I think I just run and jump. But anyway, this is going to be one of the last times that you'll be climbing out of this water. Fortunately, yeah, we gotta keep climbing out of this water. You gotta go back about 4 or 5 times if you want all of the items. So, in fact, you gotta do it one more time if you want this one item. But however, I need to mention that I'm going to actually be skipping this, okay, because for the purpose of the no meds run. Because this jump takes so much damage, and I'm trying to do no meds. So here's the idea, okay? There's Uzis over there. The Uzis over there in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. You can kind of see them, all right? And the reason why I'm going to skip them is because they come with 40 ammo, but that's all you get for the entire level. So I'm telling myself here, those weapons aren't really worth the pickup for the life, because you're not going to be able to use them. And I guess I don't know when they drop next, but we'll find out. I think it's sometime next level, and we will use that to our advantage. We don't want to I'm not going to grab these in this walkthrough, but I'm going to show you how to get them. So I'm going to save the game, okay, and then I'm going to do the running jump. Now what I'm doing is I'm making sure that I'm sidestepped all the way to the left, and I'm making sure that I'm walked all the way forward, okay. I'm in this corner essentially. Now to line myself up, kind of tricky. You might want to save your game too. I'm just going to say that because if you fail, you just load your game and do a jump from here. And I'm looking for that corner that you see that goes through Lara's head as I go up and down. Okay, and I need to aim just slightly to the right of it. All right, and what you do is do a run and jump, grab in the air. Lara will just slide right onto that thing, and look how much life I lost. In the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you see this really tiny bar. That's my life bar. And we get the Uzis. Now, like I said, these come with only 40 ammo, and so they're not really worth the pickup. They're not worth the trouble with all that life, especially if you're trying to do a no meds run. So I highly recommend that you just skip it if you're doing a no meds. If not, then it's worth it. Go ahead and just pop a med pack. You should have a few by now. Okay? And I'll see you guys. I'm just going to reload my game up there, but what you should do is just fall in the water and then you make your way back up there. And then you're done. That's all there is to it. Okay, let's go ahead and load this game and continue on without the Uzis, but with full life. And let's go ahead and do some of this stuff. Okay, now there are 2 doors right here. Okay, there's one to my left and there's one to my right. Both of them are timed doors. Okay, there's also a dude over there that we should shoot. So let's go ahead and do that while I explain what we need to do. Alright, so... oh, he's shooting at me. That's not cool, man. Alright, so the door that was on the right is the one that we want to go in first, because the one on the left leads to the end of the level, and we kind of want to do that part last, because it just makes sense. It just kind of flows naturally this way, if you can do it this way. Okay, so let's do a run and jump over to this where we just killed this guy, okay? This pillar right here is the one that I climbed up on the outside to get to the secret. And we're over here now, so... over here, we'll find some water. We want to fall into it, and we want to pick up... there's 3 pickups in here, so don't forget them. There are harpoons here, and there's harpoons here that I could have picked up as soon as I fell in the water, but I totally forgot. And over here is another important item. Not required, though. It is the crowbar. Yes, the good old crowbar. Now let's climb out, and let's take a look at this thing. Whoops, that's not the... select button. Crowbar, yay, beautiful. Okay, and from here, you'll find this lever. Now, this is a timed lever. This is what's going to open the door, but you have to time run your way into there. So, you know, save your game if you want, or it's not that bad of a timer, honestly. So, just turn to the left, do a standing jump over the slope, and then just run and jump over the gap, and then into the room. Now, I'm going to take out my shotgun. The door's going to shut here behind me soon. Take my shotgun. There's this guy over here that I want to deal with the shotgun. He's shooting at me. He did. Okay, he drops a small med pack. And we're good. Now, you're going to want to save your game here. I'm going to just tell you that right now. Why? Because we're about to get a secret, or about to pass a secret, and if you don't do this right, then you don't get the secret. Now, there's multiple ways to do it. I'm just going to explain to you the easiest way that I found, okay? I'm going to run into this room, and as soon as I run into this room, it's going to spawn a guy that's going to run straight for the door that's on the other side of that dog that we're staring at right now. That we need him to open that door, but that door is a time door. It's going to shut after a certain period of time. So we need to kill this guy, but we need to allow him to open that door, and then we need to run through the door before it shuts on us. So that's why we got the shotgun out, because we're going to pump some rounds in his face. Get in here, just wait a split second, then go. Go with the shotgun, and then, oh crap, we need to get in this room. And there we go. Now that door's going to shut, and if it's shut, we wouldn't be able to get in here. Let's go ahead and use the crowbar on this door. I don't know how that worked. I guess she pried it. I don't know, whatever. She did a really good job cutting that wood very, very cleanly, though. Alright, so this is the second secret of the level. Okay, this contains some MP5 ammo and the MP5 itself. Yes, we already have 3 full weapons from this game, which is awesome. You'd have 4 if you picked up the Uzis, but... Yes, buddy. Okay, so as you can see, this door's shut. We gotta find another way out. And that's what this crawl space is for. Now, fortunately, as you crawl through here, the door that's blocking you opens and the fire goes out. So you don't want to go any further than that. And then we want to go into this area right here. Take the shotgun out. I'm going to go over here to the right. Now, this part's kind of tricky because there's this dude over here. I'm just kind of jumping over him and then laying waste. And no, he didn't drop anything. Okay. But there are drops around here. I sometimes forget who drops what. But there are drops around here. There's some shotgun shells right there. And over here in the corner, you'll find a small med pack. Let's go ahead and grab the stuff. And now we got to make our way out of this. Just jump and turn. Now, over here, right here, you'll see that there's quicksand down below. You can kind of see the wavy tiles telling you, hey, man, you stand in this, you're going to die. I think you can get out here, but you can't do anything. So don't sweat yourself over that. It kind of looks like the wall across the thing you can grab and climb, but I haven't been successful doing it, so. Okay, now we want to come through here, and I think we're going to spawn this. There's a dude over here. I know there's a dude. I think he has a special spawn tile, like somewhere around in this area. Or a couple spawn area, I guess, would be more accurate. There he is. Just light him up. Oh, crap. Oh, no. See, this is why I'm not really going through the Uzis. For no meds. These guys just so randomly shoot you that by now I've lost enough life to die if I would have gotten the Uzis, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay, so let's jump up here, and let's jump up over here. We're going to spawn a crow down below, and yes, I am going to use my MP5 on it. And the reason why is because you can't aim at him for some reason while you're up here, because he's, well, I mean, it makes sense that you can't, but he comes from below instead of from above. And the MP5 just makes sure he dies in like 3 shots. Okay, so there's a lot of ledges around here. You really don't need to jump on any of them. Okay, the easiest way that I found is to stand on this tile and then just do the just kind of find the way from there. There's nothing in here. The goal is to go into down below this quicksand. I should mention, for one thing. What you need to do is you need to go into this little opening that's just above Lars' head. So you do need to be in the quicksand to do it. Okay, so what you want to do is just do a run and jump to the right of this huge monolith stone, and then just press forward. Okay, she will dip down underneath it, but she's not going to drown. She's good. She's good. She's got her ponytail as a snorkel. She'll be fine. And now let's walk, duck, and go through this part. There is 2 ways to go from here. You want to go to the left first, because that's not the right way to go first. You always want to go the not right way first. That's just typical gaming stuff, because you can always find more items and stuff. And over here, there's nothing else in this room over there, okay? So it's kind of like a nice big room you can explore if you'd like. Really pretty, but you don't need to do any of that stuff. Right here is some flares, and there's a large med pack there, and a couple of other pickups. But the thing is you're not going to want to pick up this large med pack without some preparation. Okay, I'm going to take out the shotgun, because as soon as I pick up this large med pack, those two statues are coming to life, and they're going to attack me. So let's go ahead and do that. Try my best to do it in one shot. I essentially waited. I pretty much drew my weapon and hold the action button until Laura shot. As soon as she shot, I jumped backwards, and then she was able to get the second shot off on the other one. Okay, so a couple more pickups. I believe it was MP5 ammo and shotgun shells. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that's all that's in this room. Just a couple kills in the pickups. So, all right, now let's go back through here and let's shimmy our way into the next section. Okay, this is the second way you could have went. And now we have a bit more shimmying to do. And now let's go ahead and climb up. Well, let's not climb up there, I guess. Oh, don't fall in the quicksand. That's bad. That's bad. Quicksand is bad. There is quicksand right here. In fact, this is that one area that I was telling you about, saying, hey, man, you're not going to be able to go in through this thing. Over there to the right's where I killed the guy, all this other crap. Right here, it's a small med pack. And if we take a hop back and climb up into this cubby, which is what we need to do in order to get this pickup, this is a key item to let us... This is essentially the goal of the level, is to collect 2 of these things. And these things are called Thistle Stone. Okay, so we gotta go find the second Thistle Stone, and then we can finish the level. Alright, from here, we can just do a standing jump and grab the ceiling. Monkey bars, right? And we want to go all the way over to the other end of this section. Do not let go, do not fall off into the quicksand, needless to say. Yeah, because you have to go through all that stuff, you lose all your progress, you know what I'm saying? So let's continue through this. All the way to the other side. And then once you get there, you'll find that if you just let go on this tile, you can slide, and there we go. That is the end of that section. The first Thistle Stone. This is the end of this gate, essentially. This gate that I went through. Right there. So that gate is complete. But we still have this gate to go through. That's how we're going to get the other Thistle Stone, and also, that's where the Thistle Stones go. So that's the reason why I chose to go with this one last. Okay, now in order to operate this gate right here, what you need to do is come out here. You'll find this ledge where we've jumped from like 3 times, okay? And there is this opening right here. Alright, so what we do is just run and jump in there. Don't get freaked out by the bats. And then find the lever here. And it's not going to do what you think it's going to think. It's going to actually open that time door. Now, I recommend you save here before you throw the switch, because it's a time door, and if you fail, you can just reload and right in front of the lever. So let's go ahead and pull this lever. What I'm going to do is do a backflip, turn, and then rotate, jump. I'm going to aim for the center, okay? If you notice that there's this V in the ceiling, okay? You want to make sure that you're jumping at the V, otherwise you'll hit your head and fall. So be careful. And then now let's go in here. There's this dude. You got me once, but that's okay. I don't think he drops anything. Alright, now we're in this room, and if you make a mistake, what you want to do first, before you do anything else, in case you're new at this, you really don't have to do this, is you want to come over here and pull this lever right here. This is going to open up that other gate that we saw with the lever and let us back into here. And so if you somehow, for some crazy reason, leave this section, you can just come back up here and then run through this gate to get in the same thing. You don't have to do the timed run, which is very awesome. Okay? So that is that. And now what we need to do is we need to go into this room right here. And we talk about a little bit about this. Right here is the level exit. Alright. Then we have the Thistle Stone. We have one. We could go ahead and place it if we want. Alright. We need the other one. And it should be somewhat obvious as to what's going to happen as soon as I put the second one there. And, yeah, some fire. Cool, let's go over here, and we're going to continue through to find the next Thistle Stone to beat this level. I'm going to take out my shotgun because there is a jump scare coming up. This dog up here is going to freak you out. I'm just going to jump up and blow one in his face and then continue on. Don't get freaked out. Just be aware that that's going to happen. Unless you're... I'm hoping you're following this walkthrough before you're playing. You're probably coming back to this thing like, I already did that, man. You're just too late. You didn't explain anything. Alright, we need to come in this room right here. There's some flares right here. Let's go ahead and pick them up and then turn around and then do this and say "and" a lot. Jump and grab the ceiling here, and then we want to monkey bar our way over to this crawl space. Now this is going to spawn a crow above you. Don't worry about him for now. We will deal with him a little later. But he's not going to be able to attack you once you get over to this thing. If you go straight to this thing, you're good. And then crouch and go underneath this thing. Now be very careful. I highly recommend you save your game. Okay, because there is a trap here that is somewhat difficult. And what I'm going to do is, okay, so the tile just in front of where I'm at, you can see the seam in the scene right now. The seam in the scene. Anyway, as soon as you cross that, there's a boulder that's going to come from that direction. Okay, and there's really not a whole lot of room for you to go some places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a step back, spawn it, and then I'm going to crouch and then go into this thing right here. And there's that boulder. That's probably the easiest way to avoid the boulder. I think they give you this crawl space right here. There is a crawl space there, but I don't think there's anything in it. So I think they give that to you. You can also use that if you'd like. I think it requires a little bit more skill to use, but whatever, man. Let's go ahead and go through this. And then climb up, and then hopefully we can take care of this crow. Now what you want to do is you actually want to hug this wall right here, because there's a dude up there. And he can't see you right now. And he's not activated by sound or anything, he's just activated by sight. Maybe proximity as well. But I'm not sure. Alright, let's get the pistols out. We're gonna pump the rounds into this crow if I can find him. Can't find him, so screw it. Let's go ahead and take out the MP5 and use this to kill the dude up above. So I'm gonna go ahead and step. Now what I'm gonna do is just jump. He got me. He got me on his way down. Okay, so he was guarding a small med pack. That's the only thing that he was guarding. You're gonna want to kill him anyway, because he's gonna get some pretty nasty shots off on you if you don't. I don't know where that dang crow is. This crow is very good at hiding. He likes to make his caw noises and then hide. Oh crap! I just fell off and died. Oh my god! I did save it, right? I guess we'll find out when my last save is now. Okay, this is just before the time done. That's good. I'll see you guys back at that spot. Alright guys, I'm essentially there, but I figured I'd show you guys this again. Another thing that you can do is just kind of roll and then do the same thing. I just kind of want to... Oh, I'm going to die here. I'm not going to die here, so I guess I did a really good job explaining or showing you guys the nature of that. I don't know why I didn't get crushed there, but whatever, man. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and go through this thing and back up into here, and we got to kill this guy. And that crow. Hopefully I don't fall off the ledge. I don't understand why the heck I did that. But anyway. Oh, there's a crow. Oh, nice. Wait, where'd he go? Did I not? How the heck are you? This crow, man. It should take only 2 jumps in order to kill that guy with the MP5. So... off him, pick up small med pack. We've done all this. I apologize for repeating this so much, but hey. This time I will load back to a better spot. Now, I didn't save my game because I don't think... there's nothing really too intimidating around here right now. I am up high and everything, but I always say this stuff and, you know, something sour always happens, so I better just zip it. Alright, let's run and jump over here. Okay, so basically what I did is after I got the small med pack, or even if you don't want it, you just want to jump from the opening to that central thing and then climb up and then use that to get onto the tile that I'm on now. And then from here we want to face this direction. Up above there's a grabbable ledge, but you can't jump from there. You gotta do one of these numbers, man. It shouldn't be too bad. I guess maybe if I sidestep to the right a little bit, it should work better. Only because these tiles are slanted higher up that direction. Okay, so from here, this jump does actually kind of suck, so good luck. Jump up here. Let's go ahead and off this thing. And then he was guarding some MP5 ammo. Kind of a dark corner. There's nothing in here. And then from here, we want to turn, and we will find a small med pack. Do a run and jump. Let's go ahead and grab this thing. And then we got to make our way back. Okay, so if you notice, there is the fact of the matter is that that tile that I was on is sloped, and you want to aim for the lower end of the slope. Otherwise, you won't make it, and it kind of sucks because you fall all the way down and die. So let's jump up here now. This is the whole purpose of this entire thing, because this is going to give us access to that Thistle Stone. Now, I think there's a crow that spawns before you pick it up. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and sit here and wait for him. He's going to come from exactly where I'm facing, by the way. And let's go ahead and pick this up. Man, the second Thistle Stone. We're almost done with this level. Let's go ahead and fall off. We'll find this, and we can fall off this as well. Now, the idea is we want to get back down to that central long platform right there. Right here. Okay. Now, before we go anywhere else, actually, this the right way, I guess, is this way. We want to come over. Well, it's actually, no, this is for a secret. You can actually just... Actually, the right way to go, and what they expect you to do, is to jump up into that... Where Lara's head is at. That little opening where Lara's head is at. Okay, that opening is the direction you're supposed to go, but we are going to get secrets because we're rebels. Alright, and right here is some MP5 ammo, and right here you're going to want to save your game. Actually, I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to light myself up for this jump. Okay, so this is all for secret, and from what I understand, the secrets in this game are pretty crazy. They're epic, they're long, and they have some pretty cool background to them. So, yeah, we'll explore these, and you'll see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand right about here. I'm not gonna be all the way against the wall. In fact, if you're against the wall, just do a sidestep out once, and then we're going to aim Lara just so that her left shoulder is just past that opening. You see that little opening right there? Yeah, we want to make sure that her shoulder, if you're holding the look button, is just to the left of that. Okay, now I'm gonna save my game because I'm lined up. And then this is a very tricky jump, so I wish the best of luck to you. What you do is do a stand. You want to hop back, and then you want to run and jump, and then you want to veer to the left. And at the last moment, I don't want to actually do this yet. I'll make sure I'm lined up still here. I accidentally tapped the button. Veer to the left, and then at the last moment, you want to grab in the air, so that way she doesn't actually hit her head, and then she'll hit a slope. Do not hold the jump button. Do not hold the jump button. Just do this. I messed up. I didn't veer at all, pretty much. Do a run, jump, veer, grab in the air, and then she'll slide. This is exactly what you're going for. She'll slide. You don't want to jump, because you jump, you'll overshoot, and you'll fall all the way down here and die. But we do want to go down here, because there's a large med pack. Okay, there is one thing that I forgot to mention. There is a Loch Ness monster sighting that we could have seen. And we're going to see one right here anyway, so... this jump is kind of tricky. I'll show you what I'm aiming for here real quick. I'm aiming for those two tiles that are right on that tile that's on Lara's head right now is essentially what I'm aiming for. But I'm gonna do a veer in order to get to it. So I'm just gonna jump and veer, and then boom, I fell in. That sucks. That sucks. I gotta reload my game. But wait, can I turn around so we can see Nessie? I can't even show you the monster. All right, let's go ahead and reload the game. She's gonna die, so. I can show you this jump again, I guess. Jump down into here. And then, I'm surprised I missed. All I did was, I guess I don't know what I did to miss, but... Yay! Here we go. And there is the Loch Ness Monster. It looks a lot more awesome when you see him from a distance because you can see the humps, and it's really cool. But this is where we want to go. This is the last secret of the level, and it's an epic one, so let's go check this out. The only thing that's in this section is a pickup for flares right here. And then over here, we will find a jump scare, so be very careful. What I recommend doing is standing here and then just running straight and not even worry about the jump scare, okay? This thing's gonna come out, some crazy music's gonna play, so be very, very careful and mindful of that. That's gonna happen. Looks like I just, canceled the music, which is cool. And we're gonna swim through all this crap. There's nothing in here. You'll find this is like the belly of the monster, the Loch Ness Monster. We're swimming around the belly. Here's the feet. Oh my gosh. What are you doing, Lara? You're crazy. You're gonna get smashed by this thing. It's gonna hurt. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull ourselves out right here. And I'm gonna grab my MP5. I'm gonna turn real quick. There is a guy across the way. I've got a lock on him right now too, so if he comes out, he's getting shot at. Oh, he shot me. What a jerk. Okay, so, large med pack. This is inside the Loch Ness Monster. As you can see, it is a mechanical being. It is all a myth, and it's all being put together by the military. Alright, so here we go. We got a large med pack in here. We also got some grenades, and I don't think this guy drops anything. I actually haven't thoroughly explored in here. I think there might be another pickup back here. What do you think? I'm wrong. Okay, so cool. Let's go over around the chair. And here we'll find a lever that's going to open the door so we can leave. Now what I recommend you do is to select your shotgun. Okay, there's going to be another dog coming out. We don't have a whole lot of shotgun ammo, so make sure you can serve it somewhat decently so we can get through this part. The dog's going to come out. I'm just going to shoot him in the face, and it's going to be over. There we go. Cool. We're on our way back. We've got the second Thistle Stone. We are done with the puzzles of this level. We got all the secrets. We have essentially all the items with the exception of the Uzis. Okay. Like I said, I bypassed those for the sake of the no meds. Okay. Besides, I'm not going to be able to use the Uzis. I guess I could for 40 shots. I don't even think that's enough to kill a dude. I don't think that's enough to kill a dude. I could be wrong, but maybe it would. Maybe it would kill one, maybe two. I don't know. But regardless, I don't have them, and I don't know why I'm going this direction. We want to go back over here. The direction we want to go is where we put the Thistle Stone to begin with. I'm going to put the second Thistle Stone into this snake's mouth, and then the gate will open for you, and you're able to go through. Oh, I didn't put this one in because I died. That's right. So I didn't put this one in yet. It's like, why didn't the gate open? Oh, okay. So the gate opens, and boom, here we go. We got some flares, and then we have this slope that slides into the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching Tomb Raider 3 Gold, The Lost Artifact. I'm badassgamez, and I'll see you guys in the next level. Take it easy.